Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tub Talk. I'm Biz,
I'm Sable.
and this is episode number 40. Made it. 40. 40 is a lot. It's a lot of these things. A lot of editing by you, too.
It got less and less as we went on.
Yeah. So, we got some stuff. Arena, we had a little mishap more today. And just some general convos. Maybe we'll bring up a your favorite or something. Have to see, something like that. So, anyhow, let's. This is what we do. We sit out here in the hot tub, talk about MSF, drink some drinks. So let's turn down the jets and get to it, eh?
Okay.
So tonight, to celebrate the numero, well, I don't even know how you say it.
Quattro.
I know it's cuatro, but I don't know how you say 40.
I don't know.
I don't know how to say 40 in Spanish. I didn't get there in school. I got a Modelo Aguas Frescas Piña. It's freaking good. It's good. The one last night was good the first couple drinks, and then it is just way too bitter to drink the rest of it. So, Tropical Force by Voodoo Ranger, not the best drink. I would stick with the they have one that's like orange. That one's pretty good, and then the fruit one's pretty good. But the tropical one, it was bitter as could be. I think it's because they tried to up the percent. It was a 9%er, so tried to up that and just made it too bitter. And what do you got, wife?
I have a non-alcoholic Corona.
Corona making the non-alcoholic. We're both going the cerveza. Is that still a cerveza? It's whatever. It's still a cerveza. It doesn't matter. Even though it doesn't have alcohol, it's still a cerveza. But yeah, we're both going the Spanish route, the Latin route. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty good drinks. Good night. Nice clear sky. We're out by the fire pit roasting Twinkies. Yeah, you heard me right?
Some hoes. I roasted some hoes.
Ho-hos, Twinkies,
Some snowballs.
snowballs, zingers. Yeah, he's having fun.
Cookies.
Sugar cookies, yeah.
Marshmallows.
I put
and
marshmallow on
caramel
it.
brownie.
Yeah, I had a little pocket cherry pie, and I put a marshmallow on top after I roasted it. That was pretty yummy. So yeah, we're just doing stupid stuff, having fun. She felt snacky.
Will it roast?
We had dinner, so we decided to do some snackies for dessert. And I just went at it. I just went to the store and basically bought everything off the shelf once and brought it home. Called it good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, $2 a box. It's not a horrible deal. So
I'm supposed to be avoiding sugar, but
I don't know if you can avoid sugar. You can go with it. I just go at it. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
I'm not going to get out of this world alive.
Live once, right? Have fun. But so living once. That's pretty much where we are in Arena right now. Not really. I mean, I'm having an okay time with Dormammu, but most of the time I'm not even bringing him in anymore. His spot, I need it for something with a little bit more umph because of the new Gladiator.
Yep. We need a 6-man team.
Yeah.
Stop making more teams. Put 6-man on the field.
But now they get a 6-man if you do, so I mean you're still not at an advantage. But yeah, so Arena is getting Gore tomorrow. We don't have him yet, but Gladiator is getting to the point where it's like, boy, if you can't get through him,
Yeah.
you can't get through him. So slows down the APOC, speed up. It'll flip, like you can flip his taunt, and that's fine, but you still don't get the other effects. So like Old Man Logan doesn't speed up, Super Scroll doesn't speed up, APOC doesn't speed up. So
it's kind of a challenge. It'll be interesting to see if it's like the Black Order mirror matches. You figure it out if you flip second, you win.
Right. So yeah, Gore's coming tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. I think. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna get an offer. She's probably gonna core.
I don't know. I may
core
just,
a bit.
I know. I might double dip, but then I'm like, ugh, I kind of want to not. I don't know. We'll have to see if the rewards are worth it.
Yeah, we'll see. Because right now they have an arena thing going on too, where we're getting payouts, and it's the new orbs, and it'll have them in it.
Well, and they had the weekend thing, but it was like for one day. And
yeah.
The arena payout I noticed today, actually they listened to us, even though the episode wasn't out yet. They put from number 1, if you get stuck in number 1 and nobody attacks you and you can't attack, they gave you the 14,000 milestone points.
Right.
For the event.
Right.
Actually, I don't know what the payout today would benefit anything of it, because that event ended. So yeah, you get 14,000 points. You could double dip theoretically if you finish
attacked up to
1 with those tunes, and then finished in 1. You could theoretically get, max points, or if you just stay in 1 the entire 2-3 days the event was going on, there's 30 some odd thousand points, and you're finish the event.
And then we'll find out about the orb thing, because the gladiator thingamabobber is still up in milestones, and it's up for like 39 days. So his orbs shouldn't go away. They should just be adding gore to it and not change the name. But the name of it is the Gladiator Annihilator orb.
Yeah, and I think they're changing it and replacing it with the gore orb.
Where what they should be doing is where they had all the thing with the percentages and no actual shards listed, it should be a new character in there with them with percentages as well. And that's what's changing. That's what was put on their blog is what was going to happen. But if they're changing the name of the orb, they're not going to trigger that milestone.
Well, I know, but now Gore's got his own milestone.
Yeah, they're not going to trigger both. So I don't know how you would get more of the one from him before. Yeah, buying him. Maybe they'll get both out. I don't know. We'll see. It's always a surprise. Even if they list out exactly in the blog what they're going to do, it's still a surprise when it comes out as to what exactly it is.
Just like oops, it was a mistake to change the raids. We weren't meaning to up the difficulty.
We've been saying for months that it was being stealth buffed. You can look back on the episodes here and see that, and yet now they come out today. Oh, whoopsie.
Yeah, and they're sending compensation out, which they sent me because I messaged support and was like, hey, this is ridiculous. I don't remember what all it was, but I got refreshes, energy refreshes, and health
packs. Yep.
I think it was like 500 of each, or no, 100 of each.
It was like 100 of each. It wasn't much. Yeah. It wasn't much.
But then on top of that, I'll get whatever the compensation is they send to everybody.
Right. And they should give us compensation as well for war mishaps, because we lost by 1 attack today, and I had an attack freeze at the beginning of war that cost me an attack. So, had I not had that, I would have been able to help out at the end, or with a different team to let somebody else help out at the end. And I had that stupid 4 freeze up in the air, and I couldn't get to him, so I ended up losing against the Asgard team. So, yeah, it feels bad, dude. It feels bad, especially when you have multiple people thinking that it's their fault that we lost because we lost by 1 team. It's like, boy, oh boy. It's sometimes it comes down to that. It comes down to the last minute, 1 attack, 1 character.
Well, they were that alliance that had every single room identical.
Which is good. That's what we want. That's what I want to have happen. That's what I want our people to do, but nobody wants to do that.
People were using mercs on other teams they shouldn't be using mercs on.
There's specific counters for specific things, and if you're going to use a different counter on a different team, then use the counter that was for that team on the one that you're now attacking. Or find another duplicate of it, if it's something that's different. It's like, it makes sense to do that. Like, I have 3 accounts, so if I take out a New Avengers and a Alpha Force, both with Out of Time, then that means with my other account that I'm going to use the counter that I had to go against something else, and I make up for it at the end. But people that are using random attacks on random teams, it bites us in the ass at the end, because there's only so many counters for some teams, and the best way to do it with others. And if you start just doing random things.
And really, we went up against like 3 or 4 more Mephistos today, and we still came down to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
He finished 5 seconds after war ended. Like,
yeah, we would have won if he had cleared the actual team, but he cleared it after the timer went by. So it sucks. It's too bad. You know, it happens. We had a sloppy war. I put it in chat. We had like almost 40 losses, and we had got it down to in the 20s, and we had almost 40, and the other team had 52. No, we had 42. We had 42, so then we ended up with 45.
Yeah.
And the other team had 52. So, no, 53, because they lost another one at the end. So we would have won by, that's 16 points. But
it is what it is.
Well, 15 points because they ended up clearing first, so that gets you 1 point. So you would have won by 15, but nope, we lost. We lost by like 11K or whatever that is because that team's not gone. So yep, sucks. Like I said, it's 500K per person for this war, and it's about 40 places at the end of the season for each loss is what it kind of figured out. So if we are at 139, that's going to suck. If we're at 99, that's going to suck. But we're above that. It's whatever. Like we won't be out of the 250, I don't think, or whatever that is, 500. So we'll be all right. It'll be fine. It'll be what it is. It'll be what it is. But yeah, war's still war. It's still fun. It still does its own stuff. You got to pay attention. You got to use the right teams. My defense has got a lot of wins. I got, I think, 6 in each account, pretty much. So I'm happy with that. I wish other people would follow suit so we could have 6 on each team. But some people want to do what they want to do. So it's interesting. It's like if you see something that works, why are we straying from what works?
Yeah. Now I switched up mine. You had me switch up mine, so now I have other teams to back with.
Yeah, I had you mirror my defense. So yep, but
which I only ended up with 1 win. I don't remember who that was with.
Yeah, they had to use some mercs on you though. A bunch of mercs. Big old punch ups. It's not easy peasy street when it sees you. So. But doing things like mixing parts of Alpha with parts of Pegasus, or mixing Infestation with parts of Symbiotes, or mixing Extreme with parts of who knows who. It's like some of those things just don't work. Just don't work. Like Alpha Flight, yeah, it can be countered by a 4-person team, but that is the counter. Mm-hmm. That's the counter. So if you don't have that, good luck fighting it unless you do mercs.
Yeah.
It's the counter. I mean, if you haven't built, like if they're super weenie, then some other teams can walk over it, but that is the counter. Captain Britain, I guess, can with Illuminati now as well, but not very many people have that, dude. Thankfully.
Right, I wonder how many.
Because that means a lot of people didn't whale, which is good.
I mean, if there's only, 1,700 Mephistos, so how many whale baits are in the game?
I think there's like 3,500. So 3,500 times $300 a person that bought those offers. That's
I wonder
where
why
they are.
Everything has been crap.
Yeah.
If
people are willing to spend, they're willing to put it out there.
Yeah.
It's like what, like 3,500 and what is it, 900K? Somewhere in there? 900K just off of one tune. They put a character out there, they make 900K. I mean, cool. It works. I mean, it's no different, I guess, than people. I mean, it is different, but buying the 50 or whatever when the character comes out, a lot more people are going to do that. For a legendary, I kind of get it, but I'd rather just buy the 50 or the 25, whichever one they are, than spend $150 on the tune.
Especially after all that, and then they go and say, oops, our bad. Professor X isn't DD8. We're going to push him back to something else, and you're going to get Odin for DD8 now. Why is it Age of X if, come on.
Right. Yeah. It should be Asgard.
What happened with your plan?
Right.
What changed? And now we're getting these new raids. I don't know. I guess people have to have something to do because right now the game's kind of stale and there's nothing to do.
Yeah, unless you have multiple accounts like me, then you're always busy.
Yeah.
And then when they add extra things, it's like I'm an overload.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a normal person's like, oh, there's a bit to do now. I got a lot of things to think of.
Yeah, when you got an event, you got to spend ISO, you got to spend campaign, you got to spend this, spend that, blitz, do this.
Right.
Don't forget to use pool pals, which luckily I'm done with that part. I just got to spend the pool energy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I am or not. I gotta check. I haven't even looked. I know you can use them in blitz. I've been using them in Crucible. Just hitting auto. Pool pals, select top 5, and select the next 5, hit auto. So, well, that's actually the next 4. Then I add Val because I have some of the pool pals on the defense. Because I went whaley on defense, or turtle, whatever you want to call it. Went total turtle on defense just to piss people off, and then I just hit auto on offense because they can't tell until they clear, and if they don't clear, they don't know until it's over, and then they're like, oh my god, I should have just made one more attack. And I go, ha ha! Sucks to be you. I won the last one by 10 points because the guy had like 8,500 and let's say 52 points, and they had 8,562. And I was just like, sucks to be you.
All right. You just do one attack thinking, oh, I got this. Well, a lot of people don't realize that changed, that you can't see the score. They just think they hadn't attacked.
No, it's question marks instead of a 0, so they would know, but I think what it is, they see that my defense, and they're like, there's no point in doing this, he's just going to walk all over me.
Yeah. Not realizing.
Not realizing I really don't give a shit. You could have won if you
I
cleared
tried
2 of
to
them.
just go through so I can get rid of the Crucible points now instead of having to wait till Sunday to finish it.
Yeah.
And I ended up accidentally winning. I'm like, oops. Last one I lost by points because he was more efficient, but this one I got a 51.91.
Oh, nice.
He got a 48, 49. He had
Oh, so yeah, a few rooms that he couldn't get through.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, I on my other accounts, I seem to get in the 40s. Just keep on hitting the rooms until you get through. You know, just use the next team, just go down the safe squads and hit auto. Eventually somebody's going to win, and if they don't, oh well, on to the next.
Yeah.
I usually punch each one once, and then the ones that I don't win off of that, I'll go down and hit again. Save some time that way. Not getting all sweaty, worrying about it.
And the rewards aren't worth the effort the game mode takes.
No, because, I mean, even if you do get on a streak and you win a couple, you get excited about it. As soon as you lose one, you're back to where you were.
Yeah, if not further down.
If not further down. And you're just like, well, what was all that for?
Yeah.
So, don't worry about it. Just chill. Speaking of chilling, so yeah, we were just relaxing today. Did a little bit of cleaning in the front yard, and I played some cards with the kid, and wife did some editing of the last Tub Talk to put up. Had that.
It is up on YouTube. He just hasn't scheduled it to come out yet.
Yeah, it'll come out tomorrow. It'll come out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are the days I want it to come out. So she did it today, so it'll be set for tomorrow too.
If I get this one done tomorrow, it'll be done before
Friday.
Friday.
Yep. So
Yeah.
pretty much the days that we're going to launch them. We haven't been doing every one. Like we missed last Friday, I think. No, we had one last Friday. We missed Monday. So, and then who knows if we'll get this Monday or not. We'll see. But we'll have one for tomorrow and then probably Friday. So those will be done. But you're not knowing this until Friday, hearing this. So I don't even know if there's a point in saying it, to be honest.
Might have to do a Tub Talk couch edition so I can sit and still do my crochet. And
Right.
almost done. I finished the whole Deadpool side of it. It's all stitched together.
It's amazing looking.
I gotta finish the Wolverine side, stitch it all together, and then flip it over, tie all my loose strands,
Right.
and trim them a little
Because it
bit.
looks like a shaggy dog on the backside
It
right
does, which most of it's gonna have to stay there,
now. Yeah.
but I may put it on a back. I don't know yet. And that'd be really thick.
It'd be really thick. Yeah, you just got to find a way to tie them off.
Well, they're tied off. You just gotta cut them shorter, but then I worry that I'm framed because I gotta tie them together across
Burn 'em all.
squares.
Melt them all.
I don't know if this stuff melts. Probably flame resistant.
It could be. It could be.
Most things are.
But yeah, as far as raids were going, like she was talking about, we got our first 100% in Spotlight 1.2 today. That felt really good. It was too bad that we had that happen and then we ended up losing the war like we did. Because it was like, oh, this is awesome. We had a 100%. We cleared the Spotlight full. And yeah, then we went and pooped on war.
Yeah.
And felt kind of bad. But it's kind of cool that we're able to pretty much, most of us are able to sim right through the Spotlight now.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully, I mean, it's going to get changed eventually, I guess, but hopefully not too soon. We'll see.
Who knows? At this rate, it's about every 6 months they seem to be doing something.
Yeah, 6 or less. Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of crazy.
I mean, I'm still shocked they're running through characters in those orbs as fast as they are. There's already been, what, 3 tunes in them?
Yeah.
Like,
is there a new one now, too?
Well, it's Pog.
Still Pop. So that's been a while. The first one was quick. Void Knight was
in
quick.
and out.
It was like 2
They
weeks.
must have numbers, like as soon as a certain percentage hits 7 stars on him.
Maybe, because Paw was super hard to get.
Yeah, I'm only 20 or less. I think I might have 282.
Yeah,
3 of
probably
them?
somewhere around there. I'm not at
So-
300, I know that. But they
That's
have
right,
diamonds.
which we still get. I'm like, you get 3 a raid? Like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time I opened mine were, though. Maybe I should open some.
Maybe. Because I think I opened them all Iron Patriot. Because he went in and I had to open all of them. Because I don't think I opened any
Yeah, I haven't
Void
opened
Knight.
any since the last person. I don't know who that was.
It was Iron Patriot. And then before him I thought it was Void Knight. And now it's Kavita.
Wasn't it a CGR?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I'll have to look now. Now you got me curious. I'm going to have to go look. Because I know I haven't opened them in a long time. So who knows how many I have. We'll see.
We only average about 3 per raid, which is just insane. It's so low.
And then gold, I'm doing pretty good on gold right now. I think I have 20 million gold in each account, which is good. 20 million or more. I think in one I have like 50.
Yeah, I'll probably have to open some of my stockpiles of my gold orbs.
But yeah, because on the other ones I'm waiting to like unlock Gladiator because I just want to take them all the way up. The Ares thing, I don't really think I'm worried about Ares too much. For any, I got him in my main and I'm not happy.
He kind of is. I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not buying him.
Yeah, I was not too happy with his performance, so I just put him on defense. He didn't really help any teams do better in war that I saw.
But he needs the stars. He's
Yeah,
one of those
he was tough. He just wasn't tough. Whereas Gladiator's tough.
Yeah.
Like that dude's tanky, and now we're noticing Silver Surfer's tough now too.
Yeah.
I went up against in war. Went up it was 7-7 Silver Surfer Gear 18, and I think I almost timed out going against him with New Avengers, and it was my 3 main New Avengers, plus Coulson would pop in every once in a while when Mockingbird would make Shield Medic.
Mm-hmm.
She would bring back Coulson, and then he would die.
Yeah.
But she'd bring him back, so it was Tigra, Mockingbird, and Ronin. And it went for a good minute and a half on auto, and still couldn't just get through Silver Surfer. And all mine were Gear 17 on that account. Gear 17. The Surfer was only a Gear 18. So it was like, damn, like he's actually got pretty thick. Once the trauma stuck on him, then it was different. But like so many debuffs weren't going on him. The bleeds and stuff weren't going on him. And then he'd just give him back with his basic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but once the trauma stuck, the Ronin trauma did not stick, but the Tigra one did. So once that stuck, it was like, okay, now he's starting to bleed out a little bit, and we got it. But man, yeah, I had to put that thing on auto. I thought I was going to time out, but it was Silver Surfer, Gladiator, Ultimus with Ares and Kang is what the team was. And it was, I just used New Avengers and punched up. And I thought it was going to be fine. Like, Kang was no problem. Ares was no problem. Ultimus, once I got to him, he was no problem. Gladiator took a little while because his health pool is huge.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, Surfer was the last one standing, and he gave me a run for my money. So, pretty good team. I'm kind of happy with them. I'm glad they reworked Ultimus. I'm glad they reworked Surfer. I still like punching taunters with ultimates and making them cry. I think that's cool. So.
Yeah, once this whole team's out, it might be a good, I mean, not that New Avengers doesn't have a million counters, but the Tigra being a taunter, you know, could be a good hard counter for them.
Yeah, I'm curious where you use Gore at in War. I mean, I'm hoping it helps to counter Mephisto. That's the first thing I'm doing is level him up and saying, hey, Skilly Dre, I'm going to practice. Can you do a couple teams? But, yeah, I'm kind of curious what all he does because he's supposed to stop some of that stuff.
Yeah,
so
we
will
will
see.
Tomorrow because one way or another.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm probably gonna stream a little bit once we get them unlocked, just because I'm curious. So it'll be one of those days. So we will see. Yeah. Anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway done with my. Probably about 2/3 of the way done with mine.
Yeah, I'm down to the label, just under about halfway, I guess. Starting to crash from all that sugar.
Ooh, yeah. It was good though. It was worth it. Yeah, Aquas Fresca Pina Modelo spiked. It's freaking good. I definitely give it. I'm gonna say like a B plus. It's not in the A range. You know, it kind of has like the flat taste to it a little bit, like a flat soda. So I mean, it's not like super good.
Ooh, it smells like pineapple.
It is. It's very pineapple, very fruit juicy. So, I mean, if you like, what are the Fantas? It's a lot like a Fanta. Like as far as the pineapple Fantas or the pineapple Joritos. It's a lot like those. You know, they're kind of like a flat soda. It's good, but it's just, you know, it's a flat soda. You don't have the sparkling carbonation. But,
we might have to make some horchata for the birthday party.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good.
There's some recipes for strawberry stuff, too.
But yeah, if you have any interesting questions or anything to point out or anything to say at all, please put it in chat. We do like seeing your comments. I know we haven't said it on video, any of the comments in the last couple. We'll definitely go through them again, and we'll have it on our next one.
Apparently we did a clickbait title on one of our last ones because we didn't take a break or the intermission or whatever. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. So we clickbaited that stuff, but it's, you know, we got to write them down because when we're doing so much stuff and then we just come to the hot tub, it's like, wait, what was it?
My brain goes bye-bye.
Yeah, pretty much. So we got to write them down and have like a notepad out here or something. We'll figure something out, but we definitely do want to respond to one of these videos to the people that are commenting. I know we got comments from Zim and from Tech and from Scrappy and from Vandy and from, I think Blaze did one. I remember seeing like a couple different people that aren't the norms. So thank you. We appreciate it. And we'll get some responses in here. We do read them. It's just a matter of remembering. That's the problem.
Yeah, I like to chat with people.
Yeah, chatting's been fun.
I've been missing chatting with Vandy. He hasn't been chatting much, but I'm glad he's got his other stuff, personal life going good. And
yeah, we're very happy for the guy.
Outside of the game, which is where your priority should be. Don't worry about us.
Right.
You just got your mom over here worried.
Yeah, we love the guy. He's great, and he's actually, after having just shit fucking luck for however many months, things are starting to look golden, and I hope that he has just more golden showers in the future. So, yeah, buddy. I hope all is going well and keeps going well for you. But yeah, please reach out. Please listen. Please put a subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think we should talk about, if there's anything you want us to bring up. And yeah, keep looking at my stuff. I have, you know, if you're in our Discord with our Alliance family of Yggdrasil, then you do know like what we put out and stuff like that for people.
Yeah, it's been really nice because people are asking questions about what T4 is and what to do, and then everybody's been throwing my infographics up there. Hey, here you go.
Yeah, which is showing the new people that they have resources to go to, which helps them. And then, you know, they find other resources and they tell me, and I'm like, okay, well, these are the things that are good about that. These are the things not so good about that. And then the stuff that we kind of try to use, but, you know, like try to be respectful of the originator.
I have a lot of updating to do with all Old Man Logan's red stars now on the thing. I got to put those on the infographs.
67.50, isn't that what it is? It's crazy high.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep changing prices. Things need to be standard.
Yeah.
Same with gear. Like, why is some gear 3,000 credits and this one's
some
1,000?
Crucible costs are way more than others. Yeah, it's
the
just
tune costs. Like, why?
Should just be the same across the board. Stop being greedy. It's just what it is. Like, we got it before. They used to say, like, Arena, when a new character goes to the Arena store, it's going to be $9.75. The old one dips down to $7.50, and then the standard ones are $500, and then the minions are $2. Like, okay, cool. That's how we're going. And now it's just like, well, you never know what this one's going to cost.
Black Knight's going to be $1,000, but Penny's back down to $7.
Yeah, it's like, we don't know what's going to cost when it comes out. It's like, dude, like, just keep something standard for us, please. We're tired of this bouncing back and forth, miscommunication or non-communication.
You don't get enough of the currency for Crucible for that many, to justify that many tunes.
Well, it's because we don't push hard in Crucible. That's why we're not getting enough. The ones that are mega, sweaty players
don't need the currency.
I mean,
because they have them maxed out anyway because they bought it all.
If you're too silly, you do, because he tries his hardest and he's a 39 million TCP and he's up there in platinum doing stuff with the big boys, punching up crazy high. He had 112 in his bracket this week. So, like, when you're like that, yeah, you do need the stuff to be able to keep up. But if you're normal, and you just want to play the mode and you don't want to have to worry about sweaty-ass Krakens, then, you're not getting enough. So there has to be some kind of in-between. Maybe more in the payout for everybody, and then, or even it out at least, and then more in the per win. If the rewards per win, like I'm talking about each battle, were more, maybe I would try a little bit harder if I knew that right then and there, if I beat this team, I can get more resources. Yeah. I would try to actually beat that room. Yeah. Versus, I don't really give a shit, so I'm just going to hit auto, and I don't care if I win or lose, because it's barely anything anyways. But if there's more per that win, then I might be tempted to try a little harder and at least clear every room,
It's like their payouts don't match the demand for the stuff. When you need 8,000 diamond credits, diamond credits for a tune, put like 1 or 2 diamonds on a dude.
Yeah.
But you get 4,000 a season, and the season's months and months long. Like, that's...
Yeah, 6,000 for APOC for the 3.
And that took 2 seasons. And then these orbs that give a few, they get 20, 30. I'm like, dude, you need thousands. Yeah,
I got 12 today for that one orb that we got.
Like, really? Thank you so much for your generosity.
Not.
Like, but the problem is the higher-ups that don't need them keep getting all these rewards. It's like, you want the spenders to spend, flip those brackets around. Give the top little and the bottom more.
Yeah, right.
And
because then they'll have to spend to keep up, to
then
keep
they
ahead.
will be spending way more
and we'll
money.
be catching. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Because you give them all these rewards, you give them all this gear, they don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
They don't have to buy gold, they don't have to buy the gear.
Give them the shiny stuff. The costumes, the frames, things like that.
Custom names in game, like
drop
changing
the milestones a little bit so the normals can get that kind of stuff. Yeah, agreed.
Like, some of it's just so backwards. I'm like, why are you going to reward the spenders who don't need it at all?
Right.
Because now they're not going to have to spend.
Yeah. Well, nor do they need to spend.
Which because they already have it all. Blows my mind how much money is being spent on this Old Man Logan leaderboard. They've got 1,800,000 some odd points. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow. It's 250 declared?
Something like that, yeah.
Whew.
The top 10 want those diamonds on Old Man Logan.
Yeah. Yeah, people called that too in chat. They're like, I wonder what this is going to be. Imagine the amount of money spent. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. But anyhow, until next time, please watch, listen, question, put your comment down, and let us know what's going on. I'm Viz.
I'm Sable.
Peace.